During my Lifeline Pharmacy internship, I set out a few goals in mind. First, I wanted to dig into medication storage practices as long-term care facilities and see how we could improve them. I also wanted to get my hands dirty with the day-to-day operations of a pharmacy, especially learning the ins and outs of compliance regulations. And I knew it was a great chance to work on my communication and leadership skills, so I made a point to collaborate closely with pharmacists, nurses, and the administrative team. Ultimately, I want to use data to pinpoint where things weren't working as well so that they could suggest evidence-based changes to reduce medication errors and improve patient safety. These goals were meant to align with what I learned in my capstone course. Throughout the project, I applied what I learned in class to real-world healthcare situations. I had to think critically, analyze systems, and professionally communicate my findings and recommend to everyone involved. The whole thing allowed me to show off my leadership, problem-solving, and ability to work well with different disciplines, which my capstone curriculum emphasizes. I accomplished most of what I set out to do using surveys, interviews, and observing how things were done. I could see where the medication practices fell short. I found stuff like medication carts that were disorganized, medications that were improperly labeled, and some were even expired. So I came up with some improvements like better staff training, clear policies, and exploring ways to use technology to help. I also learned a lot about the challenges that these facility staff face and the meaningful conversations about how to make things run smoother and stay more compliant. Now, there are a few things that held me back from reaching every single objective. My time is limited, making it hard to see the long effects of the changes I suggest. Also, because each facility differed, it was hard to say if I would have found that at one facility that would apply to all the others. In some cases, people weren't open with compliancy issues, which could have affected the data I collected. Even with those challenges, I feel like I grew a lot both personally and professionally. I have a much better grasp of medication safety and what the regulations are. I'm also better at analyzing healthcare systems and more confident in my research and communication abilities. This internship solidified my interest in making healthcare better in long-term care settings, and it reminded me how important it is to work as a team, act ethically, and always strive to improve patient care.